loves. How y'all doing? I hope everything's going well for y'all. I wanted to give y'all a few quick updates before we do the intro. To let y'all know a little bit about what this video is about, and then I made a new intro so that therefore we have a new intro. But anyways, if you're new to my channel, excuse me, yes, I'm a wreck. I've been putting different types of like oils and things in my hair because I haven't been paying much attention. That's partly what this video is about. Because I'm creating a list, and no, this is not like the final result or nothing, but I'm going to give, some ideas maybe that could be helpful for you as well. And I'm going to show my mediumship deck that I created, another one, but this is a different one. This is a mediumship one. However, it's not just for mediumship. You'll see why. I'll explain all that. But, yeah, so that way you can just kind of see real quick. I still haven't I kind of wonder if it was going to be too dark to show. I'll have to do some sort of lighting or something, or I'll have to get my little man to turn the light on or something. We'll figure it out so y'all can see it. But anyway, so that's pretty much what's going on. I want to update y'all and give some sort of, maybe helpful tips because I am swamped. And now that my foot's finally healed, what ended up happening is I do have a video for this. It's a mediumship video. I explain all of it and more on the video, but my foot ended up getting cut from one of these blenders that I had just got. So we recently got these, and it ended up, I was cleaning it and it got shoved off my sink. And while that happened, even though it was like all together like this, but all it had was just soap and water basically. And so it was just spinning. And like I said, it got shoved off the sink, and then it ended up hitting my foot, and it was spinning on my foot. And so, yeah, I should have got stitches, but I didn't. And I'm probably going to have a nice, pretty little scar on my foot, but it's my little battle scar, or mediumship battle scar. And so, but anyway, but yeah, so that ended up happening. So that's pretty much put me on a halt. And so I've been able to do some videos. Some reason I lost signal, so go figure. What topic was I just talking about? Mediumship. Actually did that on there or not, if it showed that it lost signal or what. And hopefully I was heard the whole time. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, basically we're going to pretty much get into all of that and more in a minute. So let's go ahead and watch the intro, and then we'll jump right into the video.
Hello, loves. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to mention a few quick things before we finish this video. Awareness that will help your favorite YouTube creators, including ours, until YouTube makes changes. Until then, this can help us greatly. By watching our videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing our videos, this shows YouTube that y'all like our content and helps to keep our channels going, with all of the features unlocked, like community posts, stickers, etc. Plus, this helps your creators knows which types of content to keep creating or what to try and do for certain types of channels. This helps us to know our content is liked and to keep producing content. So please be sure to help the channels you love. If not, it makes our channels disappear and to never be found again, pulled into a massive black hole. The other thing I wanted to mention is what my channels offer, and how to find our socials or my services and courses, etc. That I do from my Etsy shop. On the description of our YouTube pages, shows our website links that we provide for our viewers, including on our pinned comments of the video, or in the description section of the video too. As far as my channels, they range in many topics. And we welcome all loves. Our channel's topics ranges from recovering autism, cooking, gardening, herbal recipes, herbal medicine, metaphysical, energy healing, spiritual coaching, human enlightenment, mediumship readings, psychic readings, mentoring, spirit box sessions, oracle cards readings, tarot cards readings, cleansing, removals, accredited certified courses, classes, enlightening magical stories and songs, gameplays, and so much more. But they are spaced out and on different channels, so it is easier to find what you like, instead of crammed into one channel. For all of my channels, it is educational topics, including ones that are not mentioned, but one channel specifically for educational topics for my courses. The videos are free, of course. The courses I am working on converting into ebooks or books. That channel also stores the course videos that are not seen unless purchased. The other videos on that channel are free with mentorship and education or readings and more. Here are our YouTube channels' names you can search for or click on in the description or pinned comments. At Divine Seeds of Light at Enlighten Courses, classes at Enlightening, Autism Experiences at Enlightening, Enchanting Stories at Michael Healing Autism Talk Tab at Metaphysic Enlighten Gamer. I get random guidance or channeling that applies to the world, like collective consciousness or certain parts of the world, or for other reasons. I wrote them down or make videos. If I make videos, sometimes it's with my spirit box device, to help hear and prove what guidance and channeled messages that I hear with proof and more. There is much more that I can mention, but I'm trying to keep this as short as I can, so please help me stop playing this video in all the videos, until this channel has enough love and support to show YouTube that you like our content. Unless changes are made by YouTube, then a new intro or not is to be made. We'll see together then. Until then, I greatly appreciate all of your love and support, and I pray and wish that all of you and your loved ones' dreams, goals, desires, prayers, prayer intent, meditation, etc. come to fruition with ease and grace. I am sending y'all much love, gratitude, and thanks. Here we go. We're now starting back at this section of this video. Thank you for your patience and understanding, loves.
Yep, we're back. Okay, so what I want to go ahead and talk about is a whole bunch of things because there's so much to cover. Yeah, basically, like I was ending the first part of it, is that there's a lot that I'm trying to do again now that my foot's finally healed. And so now it's crunch time. I got so much to do, especially down here in the South, that pretty much with the gardening that I'm doing, I need to get as much as I can get done probably by April, beginning of May, maybe, because depending on each year, it heats up way too quick and it stays hot and there's just no bouncing back. Like you're just pretty much kind of a continuous dehydrated. No matter how much water you drink and what you do, you're just like always exhausted, dehydrated, and things like that. So now it's the planning time. It's the hurry up and get, like me, I basically moved here a few years ago. So I have everything that I've tried to unpack by myself, trying to do everything by myself. So it's back to, like I said, now that I'm doing everything again, I'm trying to catch up. It's been a mess. Anyways, there's been so much that's been going on. So I pretty much, like I said, I'm trying to get caught up, if not better than caught up. But it's probably going to take some time, honestly, before I get there. Because, like right now, I'm in a hurry to make this video because pretty much as soon as I get done with it and do like minute editing, I'm going to be cooking immediately. So that's part of the changes is I'm trying to get back on the program. I don't know how well right now because there's certain circumstances. And so we're waiting for certain things to be figured out. And if not, I'm going to probably be begging, which I do not ever want to do, and I'm trying not to ever do, is help with donations. Because I've already explained a little bit of it, but now will be the time where I can sit down like this. I can sit down and start writing notes when I have the moments. And I'm going to be able to focus a little bit better at explaining like what's going on with our situation, and as well as other like special needs and, things like that, because like my son, he's nonverbal autistic. And the only reason why I say that is because, people are new to my channel. Not everybody is the same. There's probably new, I don't know. Or later years, these videos might be watched if they're still around. If they're able to still be around, I don't know all this stuff either. But anyway, but yeah, so now, like I said, it's crunch time. I've got so much to get done. So I got the outside that I'm trying to get done. I got the inside of the house that I've started working on in here. As you can see, I got some totes back there. I'm going to be trying to organize, throw out what's not needed, clean, get everything done, kind of like spring cleaning, but more, is what I'm trying to do. And so I'm still not full of energy or anything yet. That's why I'm trying to do more cooking. So therefore I could try to get my health back a little bit and get the energy, the motivation, and this, that, and the other to be able to tackle and do what I got to do. And to have excess energy and all of that, basically. So I'm working on all these changes. So it's a little bit of an uncomfortable time again for me right now. And so, my moods are not really the best, but I am still going to be as positive as I can. I'm human. We all make mistakes. So I'm going to try to keep everything as positive as I can as far as the videos and stuff. Even in my own personal life, I literally do try to constantly be as mindful as I can with scenarios and things, or just trying to learn something new, or try to dissect something that I've learned and relearn it, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much that I try to do in my own personal life to better myself as well. But anyway, so that's part of it, like that, like how I'm saying with the note. I finally it's not the note, but I finally sat down and I was like, you know what? I need to figure something out, because I can't keep setting alarms, because I don't know if you're like me, like after a while setting alarms, it just becomes where you just get annoyed at the alarms and you're not even reading it no more. And you just hurrying up and shutting it off. That's where I'm at. And so I was like, I can't do that. And so I need to somehow train myself, maybe just one alarm, or two or three or whatever, to remind me to look at my weekly, monthly, whatever I create planner. So therefore I can finally stay more focused and get things done. Like for me, I'm at home 24/7. So I don't have to worry about, like football and soccer and this, that, and the other, with kids and stuff. And so that would be stuff that, of course, you would probably have on your calendar, however you want to do yours. But for me, like, for instance, because I'm not thinking, like, I'm literally, when I'm trying to get something done, my brain's just gone. It's just focused on basically what I'm doing. So let's say I'm out there gardening and I'm trying to put, like, I got the raised beds together, but I'm trying to put the dirt in there. So, because I'm going to have to lug the dirt from this side of the house all the way over there to the raised. It's going to be a mess. That's why I got to seriously start working on getting healthy, like I said. I'm going to start adding in working out, my body, my face, different things like that too. And that's what this list is it's got a whole bunch of different things, because like I said, I get so busy and I'm just focused. I don't think to cook. I don't think to this. I don't think to that. So I have it, and I'm going to find like that, another alarm fixing to go off, or it already was. I got to figure out what to do. I want to word things instead of making things complicated. I want to make it easy. And so that's where I'm thinking, because I had on here like breakfast and or eat. I had to majorly sneeze. My cat, which I'm fixing to be solving that issue. That's, I don't like what I'm fixing to be doing, but at the same time, it is needed for several reasons. Anyway, okay, so I put breakfast and or eat, snacks or eat, lunch or eat, supper or eat. So what I'm thinking, because each day is different. We wake up at different times. There's different things that's going on. Sometimes it's quicker to make a lunch. Sometimes it's quicker to make breakfast. Sometimes I have enough time to make the big elaborate supper or whatever, So what I'm thinking of doing is just put on there eat. So like have it like eat or whatever, instead of breakfast, lunch, supper, snack, things like that. So it'll just remind me like, okay, well, yeah, maybe I need to hurry up and, what am I cooking today? Does it require meat? Does it require, what type of preparation do I need to do, and pretty much go from there. And then, like I was just saying, workout, face and body. So it'll remind me, like, just pick, and that's the other thing too, is that I can't do strict regimens like my little man can, because he's autistic. For him, it's perfect. For me, it drives me nuts. But at the same time, it's like, it drives me nuts, but then at the same time, I like it too. So it's just kind of weird. I'm like in between. But and that's where, like I said, I know that I'm autistic too, just on the verbal side where he's nonverbal. Me and him are exactly alike, even our abilities and everything. Um, I'm sure I'm going to find out he's got different things than me, but we'll figure all that out in time. All right, so but yeah, I have workout face and body, courses, books, my own. So like, since I'm doing schooling and stuff, like it'll remind me to work on my courses that I'm creating, as well as taking courses as well. So therefore I can pick or choose, like, do I have enough time today to maybe work on a lesson? At least try to get maybe one lesson done like every few days or something, like I got to figure something out for that. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to now go ahead and convert them into ebooks if it's cheap enough. I don't know how all that works yet, because I might have to also pay a monthly thing. But if it's cheaper than trying to do the courses, then I'm going to do that route. If it's not, then I might have to stick to doing the courses. So I don't know. We're going to find that out together when I figure that out as well. If you know any of that, just, let me know. Like if that's something that you do as well, and you already know some information, then definitely let me know, or point me in the direction to look into, what you've looked into as well. Okay. So then, like study courses, blah, blah, blah. Cause I'm taking a holistic medicine type course right now. And so I've been saving a lot of my tinctures and different things like that I'm getting from the Naturally Recovering Autism program that we're doing. I've been saving that. So therefore, when I finally start learning and can make my own, I'm going to be doing that as well. And then I'm going to be teaching it some. And then I will also be, I think I'll be able to provide services like that. Like I might be able to make my own tinctures and this, that, and the other and all that. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how far I can get, because I can tell it's a very complex course. You better be focused, paying attention, and all of that. And I just wrote down the other night, basically like certain things I was just like, oh gosh, I can tell that I've really got to focus and pay attention to this course, because this is not you'll be able to figure it out. No, it's definitely not like that. But plus you don't want to mess around. Like this is definitely something for your health and things like that. So you don't want to mess around with just, I'll just lightly learn it and then learn it later. No. All right. So then like also make videos like what I'm doing, post juices, water, dog potty. And the reason why I put the juices is because our Naturally Recovering Autism program, we got to do that twice a day. And so I got to figure out, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm having to right now, because again, I'm doing everything by myself until I'm caught up and more, hopefully, where all I got to do is just do normal cleaning and keep up with this and blah, 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 just the normal things. Not everything's a wreck. I did organize back there my, it's so hard to see in here though. Oh my gosh, my Oracle cards, books, and things like that. I did go ahead and I did that. I worked on some of my makeup area. I got a lot of the floor cleared out. Like there's so much that I'm working on in here. Not just this room, but every room in this house that I'm trying to tackle, and the outside, like I said too. So once the summer hits, even trying to do any kind of inside work is near impossible. Because like I said, you're just exhausted. You stay drained, blah, blah, blah. Then here we go again with the holidays. And then so I'm hurrying up and trying to put everything outside, and it just takes up the time. And it's back to back every month. And, so it's just like, and that's the time that I'm supposed to be cleaning and supposed to be focused on, I don't know. I'm going to see how quick I can plow through all of this. I'm just going to try. Anyway, so yeah, dog potty, because I don't think of that either. I get so focused, that I'm like, oh my gosh. And then, like wash, dry, like clothes or whatever, herbal tea, et cetera, et cetera. And I have other ideas and stuff. And like I said, when I finally create it, I'll go ahead and show y'all mine. But I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas just in case if you're, in the same, type of scenario like me, where it's just like you got too many alarms going. You're not even looking at the alarms anymore. And you got so much going on. And it's just like, it just gets so overwhelming and, and all that. And so I just wanted to share that with y'all. But I want to also share with y'all the cards that I'm going to have to pause the video to get up to turn the light on. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm hoping it'll show these cards that way. We're going to find out together. Okay, so we're back. All right. So as you can see, like I said, I'm working in here. It's okay. I'm working in here. All right, so let's just kind of, still going to be hard to tell. I had that feeling. Ugh. Yeah, it's the way that that's why I only printed one, because I had that funny feeling that was going to happen. All right, so the way that this deck is set up, yay, my little deck. All right, is I've got different sections. And like I said, it's not necessarily just for mediumship. Sorry, I have to make some room real quick. Okay. My little man gets in here and see, like how I was saying, I can't show y'all the thing, but like I'll be saving these is what I'm doing. Okay. So I have different sections. I haven't got to look at these yet. That's my first time too. Like this one is second question answered cards. What? Oh, I think it's extra question. I think is what that's supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give an example real quick with this, and then we have angel numbers as well. It's really pretty if you're able to see it. It's very pretty with the butterfly and all of that. I'm trying to think of what order to put it in. And then which kind of divination tools to help. I'll explain more once. Let's see. Because we'll do the questions. We'll say the angel numbers more further back. And you don't have to do all of them. You could just do literally which ones you feel, you're supposed to pull. This is, where is it? And then in time, I'll be making these. I'm probably going to end up hand making them myself. We'll see. But if I do, then we'll do it that way. And that's if you're interested in it. If not, then I'm just going to use this for myself. All right. So then guided messages from what it can be cards. See, probably there. Let's see, where is it? Guided messages. And then what is it cards again, but it's a different, right? Yeah, what is it? That I'm thinking would definitely be better for the front. Like what is it pertaining to, that kind of thing. And then amount of time, how long cards. Like if that's, a factor. And then your question, answer cards. Okay. So what I will need to do, scoochies. Trying to keep it together. They're trying to kind of overlap. All right. I haven't even tried this yet myself. And so I'm going to have to play around with it as well. Because I have a funny feeling that the way that it's set up right now, until I get like a guidebook and stuff, that it's going to be it's going to probably be a little bit harder to pull from these cards than it would be on unusual. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's going to be a little harder. However, what I have in mind is it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly like what I have right now. But it could be that, let me see, I need to put these up here too because we're going to need room. Sorry about that. My mind is everywhere right now, as you can tell. Okay, I don't have enough room, but I'm hoping they'll be okay somehow. I am not getting them wet. So what I might have to do is just hold the cards itself and then just so they're not getting wet and stuff. But yeah, not all of it's going to have to be. But this one is your question answered cards. I'm just going to show you the back. It's got roses. I think this is the purple roses. Yeah, this is the purple roses. But yeah, that's where I forgot. I was supposed to come behind, try to see if I can mess with like the sharpness or tint color, whatever you want to call it, kind of thing. All right, so what you would do is, I'm trying to remember how I have it set up. Okay, like I said, it could be for mediumship questions or any kind of questions. So just kind of have it to where, like I said, just basically your question answered cards. So pull up what question do you have in mind right now, or let your guides guide you. And then that's going to be, I already feel it's this one. Maybe it is going to be a little quicker than I think. Okay, so we're going to stack them over here because, like I said, I don't want to mess them up. And then pause the video. I'm going to keep it going as quick as I can so we don't have too lengthy of a video. So pause the video each time you need to, and then just replay it again when you're ready. Like I said, could be mediumship, could be anything. Just trust in your guidance to what kind of questions and all of that. All right, so this is what is it cards. Just kind of, put it there. Okay, it feels like this one. Because it's going to help to go a little deeper into it, to what it is or what it could be, kind of thing. Because even though you have in your mind, like, okay, I know it's this question, blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes it'll help to give the exact answer. Or if you've had that kind of question, like, could it be this? Could it be that? Kind of thing. It'll help to hopefully discern, quicker or confirm better, hopefully. All right, this one is amount of time, how long cards. So like, how long could this be? I feel like those three, but let me hold off. I'm going to read. Because for me, I'm looking at the back side. I think it is this one. Not the only one, though. Because I'm trying to keep it where it's just one, but sometimes it's like, nope, it's not just one. Okay, we're going to try that. Is it this one too, maybe? Okay. So that one will be two. This is what it can be cards. All right. I feel it's this one. Guided messages from... Is it that one? I guess it is that one. That one stood out when I first looked, but I was like, I love that. It's got the blue hearts. That one you can kind of see a little bit. Blue hearts and roses. Okay, because I'm not even looking at the answers yet. Oh, I'm trying to keep them in order. Okay. I'm not even looking at them yet because whenever, if I look at it now, the messages are going to come flooding in. And it's like, oh, not yet, because I got to finish pulling these cards. So I'll wait till the last, and then I'll look at it, and then that's when they start coming in. And that's why it takes me a little bit of time sometimes because I'm like letting it all hit at once. And then I go from there. And sometimes it's shocking because I need that too. Sometimes I need that extra validation, confirmation, et cetera, as well. So, all right. So where is it? Already feels like that. No, maybe it is going to be quicker than I thought. And then if any of these resonate with you, definitely let me know in the comments. And because it helps me to better, things that I'm doing. Like, for instance, this is my cards. Maybe there's a way I could make it better. Maybe, whatever that I could do would be very helpful, basically. All right, so go ahead and get a second question. And then this will be your answer. It feels like those two. And now they're making it feel like it's those three. So maybe you got a lot going on at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do those three. And we're going to find out. Okay. It almost was 4, but I was like, All right. So which kind of divination tools to help? Feels like those two, maybe. And one more, which will be the angel number. And there's like so many ways you can do this. Like, you could even just focus like, what angel number should I work with? Like, what energies from it, blah, 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 and just use that. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways that these cards can seriously be worked with. Okay, we got it all. All right, so if you don't have, it would be, I think, a total of 4 questions, because it ended up 1 at the beginning and then 3 for the second questions to help confirm. So that's going to be the tricky part, because what I'm realizing too is that even though we got the second question, it could be with any of the other cards. So like, I might have to focus like, okay, with these cards specifically, and then have the second question. Because I just feel like it could just be randomly pulled at any time. Instead of doing what I'm doing right now, just going by one. I just want to give an example of one each at least, but there are some with a few. And so the next ones we'll probably do, I'm just going to probably lay them out like that, and then let my guides guide me like, okay, what is it? Is it questions? Is it, where do I go with it, and then go from there. And like I said, I'll play with it. And then, and if y'all end up liking it, like I said, I'll try to see if I can, hand make them myself, because it is very expensive to make them. And anyway, all right, so here we go. If you're not ready, pause video. If not, here we go. All right, so if you are, then here we go. All right, so your question answered card is drama. Close, only missing one thing. So basically what that means, or that in my mind of how I created it, trust your intuition for what it is for you. But how I do have it created is, it's pretty much like you're right at that answer. You're right there, but you feel like there's just something missing, That's what this is. So it's confirming that. All right, so what is it cards? So know that you are getting close to the answer, though, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You're very close. You got something missing. Once you get that little tweaking done, you'll probably be right there at the answer. All right, so what is it cards? Okay, it is a person. Amount of time, how long, cards. So let's say, for instance, just a quick example. You're doing this for love. And you feel like maybe that this one person's the right one for you. But yet something just feels a little missing. Well, then that's what that is. So you're missing a little bit of something, but it is confirming the person that, maybe, like I said, if it was pertaining to love, then that could be that. If not, in a mediumship type way, then basically what I'm gathering in this type of way would be, there's something with this person that's got either the missing piece or something. Like what I feel already would be like an attachment. So it could possibly get to that point, but we'll see. All right. So, okay, this one's 2 of them. That's right. So we have 2 for the amount of time and how long cards. So we already did it as in a love and mediumship kind of like example. So let's see how this goes. So it can be in a year. So now you can see what I'm talking about, where while I'm saying it's not necessarily just mediumship, it can pertain to anything. What you would probably want to do, though, if you want to use it for not mediumship, would be just pull out, any kind of mediumship type thing and set that to the side. Keep them, but just set it to the side. Because you might come across somebody that wants a mediumship type, but anyway, so can be in a year. So the missing piece answers revealed could be in a year, or if it's a person that you're searching for love, could be in a year before there's any kind of like commitment or, things like that. Maybe you're wanting marriage or something like that. Maybe you're just wondering, does the partner you're with have that on their mind? Maybe in a year it'll be revealed. Yep. All right. The amount of time again for this one. So it can be in a few years. So if you had a few questions going on, then that could be pertaining to that. Okay. What it can be cards. And we only got one of these. Can be confirming poltergeist activity or soon to be. See, like that would be like a mediumship. So you would definitely, if you're not doing it for that reason, you'd want to pull it out. And then we got 2 of the in a year or in a few years. And then they're talking about poltergeist activity. Interesting. So maybe like if you move or, something like that, or something changes within the household or whatever, then maybe that could happen. Or for your guided message, for whatever reason, could be maybe part of your sign or your confirmation. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Okay, guided messages from it's fairy realm, fairies, woodland beings, all elements of fairies. Because there's different types of fairy realms and things like that. So that's why I was just trying to be like, well, you know what? I'll mention a few and then just all types of fairy realms. So whichever one you feel you work with, or, therefore it'll be there basically for you. Okay. So, all right, where is it? That's interesting. So it is in your vehicle. So if you have one of those kind of things, like while I'm pulling these cards and you're just thinking like, I wonder where that ring went today. In your vehicle. Possibly. It could be, especially with pulling a fairy, because sometimes they like to move and hide things. Trolls and other beings like that as well. And so you could be missing one thing. So you could literally, ain't that neat, y'all, how that's going? Yeah, because so you might have something for some of y'all besides what else that I have, because this is collective consciousness. So I'm doing it for different people and different things. And that's why I knew further I'd get into. So this is interesting. That's why I was like, ooh, I think this is going to be an awesome deck. And it is. I can tell already. So with the fairies or forest, wood, elementals, blah, 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 they do move objects. Now, other types of realms can do the same thing too. So that, to me, because it's talking about missing one thing, could be literally missing is the word, not just now the other part for the others, yes. But for this scenario with the fairies and all this that I'm talking about, the word missing in itself, you could be missing an object or something and you're wondering where it's at. It could be at the vehicle, could be something to deal with a vehicle. You see, so yeah. Oh, this is cool. I knew this was going to be cool. All right, so we have 3 of the second questions answered cards. So if that's what you're going through or anything that I've said in any kind of way, and you have extra questions, now would be the time to get them. And so, same thing, pause video, and then, but I'm going to go ahead and try to quickly get through them now. So the first one is try again. So that'll pertain to either that specific question that you're thinking on, or it'll pertain to whichever one that you're guided basically to, since there's 3 of these. The second one is maybe. And the third one is no. All right, we have 2 of which kind of divination tools to help. Animal messages, totem, animal, metaphysical, meanings, etc. So with it being in the fairy realm and stuff, maybe if that pertains to you with the fairies, then maybe the animal messages could be your thing, or one of the other options, totem, animal, metaphysical, meaning, etc. The second one, spirit box or portal box, etc. So if you have one of those, digital recorder or something, then definitely check out. But probably, because if I remember correct, I think I do have digital recorder and things like that. So for this scenario, it would be to either do a spirit box or a portal box, something among those lines. There are apps as well. But pretty much that, not just a digital recorder, like, is anybody here? Because all they can do is yes, no, maybe kind of. So they need you to do it this way. Okay. And the angel number, the last card. Ooh. It's either 999, 999, 9999. And the keywords are completion, transformation, healing, recover, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, humanitarian, creativity. Yep, I had a feeling that I need to make that bigger. Like, that's the reason why, like I said, that I printed it out. So therefore I can try to get an idea, And so, yeah, I'll be working on that. Okay, so yeah, 9 is very healing. Trying to think with the whole setup of the cards and everything, with how it's going. Yeah. What I'm feeling is that maybe that there is healing that is going to be needing and recovering from basically what all is going on in your scenario. Yeah. Something like that. This was awesome. I can't wait to do more of these. I really can't. Because I can tell that, yeah, this is definitely going to be... this is going to be fun. Just a few examples. Let's see. Your question answered cards. We'll just pull one more. We're going to choose this one. Close, but keep digging. So that we have an idea of what you can be up against. Okay, so I do have them in order. That's what I thought. All right. And then we have, let me flip that over. We'll pull one quickly from What Is It cards. This one. Place, a location, read guidebook. And that's where, like I said, I will have to create a guidebook but it's going to have to be done in a certain way because, like I said, it's really rough. Okay, that must be why. It's really rough trying to, with everything that I got going on. That's what this video was made for. And so, but I'm going to get there. It's just, like I said, it takes me time. I'm snail paced. I apologize. But if that helps give you inspiration and things like that, because maybe you're in a similar situation where everything in your life is just very snail paced and things like that too, then, maybe, like I said, I'll have hopefully helpful tips like that note thingy or planner or whatever you want to call it that, I'm going to be starting to do. So this one was amount of time and how long cards can be in a few weeks. Like I said, I'm just trying to give the examples. Is it this one? Yep. So therefore, you have an idea of some of the other cards. Another one is what it can be cards. I feel like I need to show you all these two for some reason. Energy healing may be needed for the situation. Remember how I was just talking about the healing angel number 999. And then dates can confirm your answers, year, month, or day. So yeah, so it is particular about when. So for sure particular about that. And guided messages from, and if I'm correct, that would be the one that we did was fairies. Dragon, hierarchy, all elements. So the elements could be like fire, water, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Where is it? Laundry room. I felt like this one too. And kitchen. Oops. The last second question card is yes. And which kind of divination tools to help? Connect camera, FLIR camera, so camera related basically. And then of course you would tap with your intuition which type of camera. I feel like there's one more. What? Uh-oh. Oh no, something got misspelled. It has to be. Man. Yeah, it got misspelled. I don't remember what I was trying to say. It's like I something and then book and coins. It ain't Ching because it's CHING. It ain't I Ching. Books and coins. What's close to that? Like piggy banks and I don't know. Somehow that got totally messed up. Well, that's change maybe? Like maybe like coins change kind of thing? I don't know. All right, so then crystal grids or crystal healing sessions or crystals could help in the situation for like energy healing and things like that. Okay. That's funny. And the angel number, I thought it was 6, but it's 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Keywords: change, transformation, personal growth, freedom, adventure, abundance. Well, and that's those cards. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to say, because I know there was so much that I needed to talk about, because like I said, I do need to I did mention already about the house, the yard that I'm working on, the cooking. Like right now I'm fixing to go, as soon as we drink this down, then I'm going to hurry up and go in there and start cooking. And I'm going to try. I've never done it before. I do have my pit, but it's so wet out there. It's been rainy. And so I'm going to go ahead and just attempt. For me, I will not do the air fryer because my air fryer does not go up to 400. And it made it a little bit of a different texture. So I'm going to see what the oven does, but I can guarantee it's still not as fresh or as good as the stove or as the pit would. But I'm just going to test this out and see. And then we're going to do some vegetables. I think I have It was going to be like green beans, potatoes with like a vinaigrette type of seasoning or liquid to go with it. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to do that, I think. Because usually I do like mashed potatoes and corn, but for the program, we're not supposed to. But even though I am going to do potatoes, but yeah, but we're going to do green beans with it. So I'm going to have to pluck the stems and everything off of that. But yeah, so as far as editing these videos, it's going to be probably very minute. So yeah, we're already getting pretty late. So I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly. I won't be able to edit videos that much. When I have more time, I will. So there might be times where there might be like 3 uploads where it's just pretty much me like this, just talking and doing things. And then I might show, like I am going to be recording again when I get out there and do some work. And I might go ahead and record, like I said, the inside the house as well. Some of the things, maybe we'll see. And therefore, anything that I feel that could be maybe be helpful to speed up, or, you know, like for instance, like the recipes that I cook and stuff, I'm trying to do more of like a meal prep, like anything in my life, because of how busy I am. That's what I'm trying to solve and figure and do. And maybe it could be helpful for you. And so I will be doing cooking videos again as well. I'm just going to probably a little bit more in the summer, but we'll see. But I'm trying to do like meal. I will be doing meal prep soon for a week. I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to try to get, I need to get some more, the glass, and try to prep this up for about a week. So therefore I'm not having to, because it takes a long time to prep all of these. And this is supposed to be twice a day. And you're supposed to be drinking it on the spot, not preparing it ahead of time like I'm having to do and all of that. But when I get back to time, I will be doing it properly. So that's probably going to hinder our program a little bit and the videos that I'm making for that. But you know, like I said, I'm doing everything by myself. And so I'm doing as quick as I can. And so I will have ideas like that in my videos that I'm hoping can be helpful for y'all too, because most people have to work these days and stuff. And so life is just hectic and very, very busy and very fast paced. And so that's where I'm trying to figure out things that I can do in my videos like this that could be, you know, helpful. And so, but it's going to be probably minute editing. Boy, hold on. I know we're about to cook. Hold on. He had pants on, and he had them on, I guess, the whole time. I don't even remember what I was saying. I was trying to hurry up and get it. But yeah, so that way I won't be editing videos as much. So it's going to be pretty much put together. And like I said, when I have time, I'll get back to the editing. And hopefully I'll have more of the yard and the gardening and things like that this year, because I want to be really pushing myself. Like that's a lot of dirt to put in those raised beds. I just hope that I can even do it myself. But we'll see how well I do. And I'm hoping to have more, like I said, of my garden this year so I can cook more from my garden. I wish I could do 100% from my own yard, but there's no way, you know, I don't have the animals and this, that, and the other. I mean, there is other ways to make things. So I don't know. I'll have to look into things and we'll see. But anyway, so I will try to have some tips and different things like that in the videos. Just, I apologize that it's not going to be as edited, with as much like music and different things, you know, but hopefully these videos are as equal value. I'm just hoping that the content and everything will be pretty good value and all that as well. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, I can tell he's trying to come back. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and try to quickly get this video done and upload it, because I think it already said that it's been 2 days since I've uploaded. So, and I saw that and I said, oh, I better hurry up and get a video going. So, yeah. So now I got to hurry up and get these cards organized again, drink the juice down, and get into the kitchen and cook. So I will keep y'all updated with these types of updates. And I will, when I do have that, you know, planner ready or whatever, I'll try to remember to make a video and then give some more examples. And that way you can kind of, you know, make it for how it fits you. And just, you know, go from there. So my handwriting. Anyway, much love, everybody. I better end it because he's not going to let me continue. I will see y'all soon. Much love. Bye for now.